Well guys, Battlefield 6 is officially upon us, and my god, it actually looks really good. Now before we get going, of course to preface all of this, we all gotta acknowledge that as great as yesterday's reveal felt, we certainly need to see more because we all remember how great the prior title looked in that game's first trailer, and we can't fall for that trick again. But while many fans will still be looking for some edgy angle as a way to tear down yesterday's reveal, I think right now is actually a good time for some praise, as the team over at Battlefield Studios seems to actually be taking the community's feedback to heart with rugged boots on the ground, masculine soldiers, massive destruction, and a shift to the United States for the first time as we see New York under attack throughout the video. The trailer shows a pretty solid understanding of what fans want, all the way from large, destructive set pieces down to more subtle details like the chunkier, dirtier soldier cosmetics. The game feels much more textured and relatable than the slick sci-fi aesthetic of Battlefield 2042, as much as I did enjoy that game's art direction. But more than anything, this trailer really captures echoes of the franchise's most beloved era, with tanks rolling across the desert, skyscrapers collapsing into the city streets, and fighter jets dogfighting overhead, all in moments of pure Battlefield 3 and 4 nostalgia. While Battlefield 6's reveal wasn't incredibly informative as far as gameplay is concerned, it showcased a huge amount of emotional understanding on the behalf of Battlefield Studios. While 2042 felt fresh and caught fans' interest, this reveal scratched a whole different itch, an itch the Battlefield fanbase has had for quite some time, and that the FPS community at large has been suffering from whether they knew it or not. Because ultimately gaming is better with Battlefield in it, and that's why I'm holding out hope. Just before the trailer, I commented that today is make or break for the franchise, and so far they're well on their way to making this franchise great once again. However, while my overall impression is massively positive, there's still some aspects that leave me a little underwhelmed. Like for one, while I understand why EA and Battlefield Studios are moving away from using Russia and China as the main antagonists, I can't help but feel that this move to a made-up faction of random no-pats and ragtag terrorists might signal that EA is willing to pull their punches, thus approving a watered-down narrative in order to avoid antagonizing any potential customer demographics. Because as was reported, this game is targeting 100 million players, and with that sort of player base in mind, EA has to stay in good graces with countries like China. I'm worried that as amazing as this trailer is visually, the actual substance might be kinda watered down generic action slop, as Battlefield 6 is so much more than a game. It's a make-or-break global product for EA and these 4 massive game studios. So creating gritty, compelling narrative content may come as a distant priority when compared to making a marketable, wide-reaching action hero story. But regardless, the universe they're starting to unveil looks incredible, and as someone who actually works in Lower Manhattan, it's a real treat to finally see the chaos and destruction of the next Battlefield's Frostbite engine brought to one of the most iconic cities in the world, and may work as a fun marketing tool for American consumers. But to keep things short, all in all, whether you came into this trailer looking for graphical fidelity, boots on the ground military action, or a bit of Battlefield nostalgia, I think you found it. This trailer ultimately doesn't mean much, but is a great first impression for a community that's been teetering on the brink of extinction for years. But with my thoughts out of the way, we want to hear what you have to say, so leave those comments below and let us know your thoughts on everything Battlefield. Anyways, drop a like and hit subscribe for all your gaming nonsense, brought to you by Gaming at Gunpoint, and like always, thank you guys for watching.